rest of this afternoon. The tax code, so that's what the standard procedure is. The tax code has a procedure by which either the appraisal board or 3/4 of the taxing jurisdiction can change the procedures by which members are appointed, members of the board. And so, Mr. Bennett?
Yes.
So I believe what Mr. Bennett is wanting to do is change. So currently, you have until October 15th until December 15th to vote for a member of the board. He wants to require that the voting occur in 1 week. That's the only time you can vote, and it has to be December 8th. No earlier than December 8th and no later than December 14th.
And that is, did the city of Collegeville pass this resolution?
I don't know.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So Collegeville's passed it.
And so the period you could vote, it would have to be at a regularly scheduled meeting or at a special call meeting right before Christmas. And that would be the only time, if this was passed by 3/4 of the taxing jurisdiction, that would be the only time that you could vote for a member of the appraisal board. And if you didn't vote during that period, you waive the right to vote.
And I actually think most years, at least since I've been on the council, we haven't voted. In fact, 2 years ago, when he came to us, he was the first person that I can remember that's ever basically come before us and campaigned for it. So, I think worst case scenario, even if somehow we missed a chance to vote it, it's 3 votes that we, it's 3 votes that we most years don't even cast. So, I don't have a strong feeling either way on this, but I wouldn't have a problem with it.
I'm not sure what his rationale is, why he wants to.
Was saying it, I didn't quite understand. But he was saying that it's difficult the way they do it now to get people to vote.
I think it has,
Because it's so spread out.
running for that position?
No, he already was. He said he's not going to get this done.
He said 2 weeks ago he was not going to run.
I thought at one time he.
Oh, he did. He ran 2 years ago. Yes, he was the one that campaigned for it and actually came out and spoke before the council.
Actually, it's probably a pretty important type thing to do, but I don't know how many cities he may have actually participate, evidently, not many of them.
So it's pretty much one, unless you said 3/4 of the taxing entities. So,
yeah.
so basically, if our approval is not going to make or break it as far as tonight goes, because from the sounds of it, we've got one other that's done it so far. So it's kind of one of those that would be conditional, and basically, if he doesn't add anybody else up, then it wouldn't go into effect.
Trying to drum up support where the majority of the cities did vote for this, or it would be a rule, or just where we would vote during that time.
Everybody, if this passed by 3/4 of the taxing jurisdictions in Tarrant County, and that's all of them, cities, school districts, everything, all of 3/4 of all of the taxing jurisdictions would have to approve this in order to change the rules for appointing the board members.
Wasn't his point was that all the other people would have already voted, you already knew, so you didn't even care. That way, if you narrowed it down to a week, you couldn't just.
It's more like a secret vote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more like a secret vote.
Whereas, the votes are all taken in public, so everybody knows what everybody else votes for, but
Different that makes, but I think that's his point.
he wants it to be more of a secret vote than a negotiated vote.
They would spread it out.
Yeah. But I think the taxing jurisdiction, especially the fixing policy, negotiated. Anyway, that's what it is. There's no reason for you to take action today if you want to. He would just ask that it be on the agenda.
hard time voting either way.
But we don't have a resolution to vote on. Consider a resolution.
And to be honest, I don't know how many cities are gonna wanna call a special meeting with
That might be your killer, right? My deal is, let's wait and see what other cities do.
I think we just pass it and see what other interests are out there, so.
Pass it or pass on?
I'm sorry?
You said pass, and pass the resolution, or
No.
pass it like John said?
Yeah, let's move on and we'll see what others.
Okay. And we will not take any action on, item number 10. We'll move to item number 11, which is consider approval of ordinance number 1241-2019, approving a negotiated settlement between the Atmos City Steering Committee, ACSC, and Atmos Energy Corporation, Mid-Tex Division, regarding the company's 2019 rate review mechanism filing. Marla?
We've done this in years past. This is something that they do every year, and it has to, by agreement, has to be approved. They prepare the model ordinance, because we're a member of the Atmos City, and the model staff report for everybody to see what the new gas rates are. And I've asked Betsy to look at it.
And I've looked at it, I'm really not your attorney in this regard, and Lloyd Gosling is the one that prepared this ordinance, but it's prepared for all the cities.
Make a motion to approve ordinance 1241-2019.
We have a motion and a second to approve ordinance number 1241-2019. Any further discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. None opposed, motion carries. And we move to item number 12, to consider approval of ordinance number 1242-2019, amending Article 4.05, yard sales of the River Oaks Code of Ordinances as amended, providing for an exception regarding estate sales.
This came up a while back, and council directed me, so I took a stab at it, but what in essence this is saying is that if they hold an estate sale, it will not be counted as one of their garage sales. Most time, estate sales are inside. I guess they could have something outside, but really this section of the ordinance is addressing outside sales. So I just put in B, that except that this provision would not apply to estate sales, which would allow both sales to be held without an estate sale counting against the time for yard sales when being held for the same property. That's all this ordinance does.
It's several estate sales, lately too.
What's that?
So there's been several estate sales.
Yeah, I know they have. So we've approved.
Marvin, I think we said conceptually we wanted to do something, because they're different in nature. But how are you gonna,
Around the park.
I just don't wanna get in a situation sometimes where staff says, well, they said it was an estate sale, who am I to challenge that, you know? Like if someone is having a garage sale and everybody can tell it's a garage sale, but they put an estate sale sign out there and then no one can enforce it because they claim it's a estate sale. That's my concern.
The estate sale is actually defined, I didn't put that in here.
Okay, can you tell us what that definition is? Is that something that's
And I know that was manageable when it was brought up, it's an estate sale, it's trying to get rid of everything, and then it's like what's left over.
Because the yard,
They wanted to have a yard sale right up to the last attempt to try to get rid of everything following the week.
if they're moving out, leaving, versus a garage sale where they're staying after the sale. I think I don't want a continual estate sale going on every weekend for 5, 6 weeks there. So maybe the definition will answer.
I'm pulling it up.
Yeah, I mean, do we have something that says how many estate sales do we have? Seems like it's the easiest to say one a year to those.
I have seen where those professional estate sailors bring other stuff in
Yeah, they do.
to sell while they're selling out of whatever house they're selling.